Hey guys, what's up? It's Adam from Team WUNAX, and we've got Jacob here. He just made a nice top 8 for us. So congratulations for Star Charity top 8, Jacob.
Thank you.
Yeah, so what were you playing today, good sir?
Today I was playing Ken Gen Kashtira.
Wow, and what was your overall score with that?
I went X2 today, got 8th place.
Hey, we take those. All right, let's show us the magic how it went down, all right?
All right, so first of all, you played 3 Ken the Warrior Dragon.
Oh, yeah.
This is the one you want to play 3 of.
Yep.
Because you want to draw him to summon off Gen to your opponent's side of the field. So you want to summon Gen to your opponent's side so that they have to discard a card from their hand.
Yep.
It's actually okay to draw Gen, though, sometimes if you're going second, because he has less than 1,000 attack. So you can use him to go into Almirage, and then you can go into SP with your cash monsters, and then you can push for game.
Sweet.
But these cards are crazy.
Right. I mean, it's part of the name, Ken and Gen Cash.
Next cash lineup, 3 Unicorn, obviously.
Yep. Show us everyone coming out. It's the cash lineup. Show us the goods.
With the Unicorn though, and the Ken, not only do you make them discard a card from their hand, but you also get to look at their extra deck to turn 1. See, next. We played 3 Fenrir.
Best card in the game.
Best card in the entire game. This card solos everything.
Yep.
1 Scareclaw.
Card's crazy.
Card's just insane to out stupid cards.
Yep.
And then 1 Rise Heart.
Yep. Just a rank 7 maker.
I play a very limited cash package because you just don't need to see any more than these.
Those are all
these
the
are
required
just the good
boys.
ones.
I agree.
Next, we played 3 Shifter. This card is just insane, this format, against Snake Eyes and all the fire decks, branded and everything. Speaking of branded, best card against it, Ass Blossom. We gotta play 3.
Fair.
Then next, we're playing 3 Imperm. Just 9 of the best hand traps in the game right now.
I don't see a nib there. What you talking about?
I don't think Nibiru's good in this.
Fair enough.
Yeah, because Nibiru puts a monster on your field, and you don't want to have any monsters on field because you want to special summon your Kashtiras. So
makes sense.
Yeah, I don't think Nibiru works too well.
All right.
Next for the spell cards, we're playing 3 Right Soft and a Terraforming.
We love Rotos.
You have to see a cash monster all the time. Like if you don't see a cash monster, you're not winning the game. You have to max out on Right Soft, and you have to play Terraforming.
Gotcha.
I don't care about draw. Next, you have to play 3 Kashtira Birth. Card's insane, just summoning back from grave or banished every single turn, banishing spell cards from your opponent's graveyard.
Actually, it banishes anything.
Banishing anything when they activate a spell. Birth is just like the best card. 1 Theosis.
That's interesting.
Yeah, I was only playing 1 Theosis in the Earthbound list. And I decided to try it in this list, and honestly, I never missed the 2nd, and I never missed the 3rd. The only way, Theosis is live is turn 1, and you can just search it turn 1 with Unicorn. I never need it, past turn 1, so I'm just only play 1.
There you go.
Limited space on the deck, because we're already playing 42. Next, 3 Talents.
QCRs, I see.
And then 2 Thrusts to go along with it.
Sheesh.
Ken and Gen turns these cards online, turn 1. So with the Gen, you can discard from their hand, you can Unicorn look at their extra deck, and then you can Talents look at their hand. So you can have total deck knowledge already game 1. And it's just insane. Because you know what to play around. Your opponent's down 2 cards already. These cards are insane. Going second, obviously, too. What else are we playing here? We're playing 3 Cosmic Cyclone.
In the main deck.
In the main deck. I still think this card is very, very good. We were playing it for Voiceless Voice and for Fire King Island and just random back row stuff. A ton of people were playing Solemn Strike today, so Cosmic Cyclone getting rid of the strike was very important before I actually committed to Kashtira plays.
Very nice.
Next, 3 Pot of Prosperity. We want to dig our deck deeper so we can actually draw and get to see a Kashtira monster. Name of the game is Get a Cash Monster. And then we played 1 Call By. I think Graveyard is very important this format, so anything that banishes, just insane with Call By. Stops hand traps too, if you need it.
Fair enough. You do want your hand traps, you want your plays to go live. Yeah. Playing around hand traps helps a lot for that.
That's the main deck.
Yep.
Extra deck, 2 Shingrira. Normally I banish 1 off a Pot of Prosperity. I play 2 just in case they out the first one and it's a weird game state. 1 Big Eye to take big monsters. And then Dark Arm Dragon, the single best card in the extra deck. This card is so crazy. Just popping 2, banishing a Theosis from grave, adding a card from banished. Does everything. Awesome. Sky Crisis is also bloody insane. You can tactics, talent, like take their monster and slap a Typhon on top of their monster. It doesn't get destroyed or go to their grave or anything. It's just used as material. We played a Harmonizer for the fire decks, but I never summoned this card all day, and I felt like this card can get cut for something else.
Okay.
So maybe it was okay in like against Purifier King, but with all the Snake Eye stuff, they just pushed too much. 1 Zeus. In theory, this card would have came up against the Pearly player, but he scooped before I could summon it. So.
All right. CX seats, huh?
Baron to floor. You got to play 2. This card. No, every list I'm playing 2 Baron to 4.
Wow.
Like, you know, since you're playing Prosperity, you're always banishing 6 to see a cash monster or any of your talents cards, right? But like, you can summon Baron multiple times throughout the duel. If they out the first one, you just summon another one, right?
Baron plus extra hand trap.
It's just insane.
Yeah.
We also played 1 Chain Ying. In theory, you know, this card would banish from grave and field, but I never summoned it because I just always thought Baron was better to have the Outland negate.
For sure.
This card's crazy. 2 SP Little Knight.
Good Lord,
with
money
the
over
Mirage. So nobody expects the second SP Little Knight. So they try to out it, and then you just summon another one on the next turn. And also, like, it happened in, I think it was Fargo, where I was playing a Kashtira mirror match, and they, like, couldn't banish the 1 SP since I had a second one to out their plays. Card's insane. And then, like I said, with the Gen, you can use all Mirage and go into SP with your Unicorn or whatever and burst summon back. Just out boards. The next 2 cards are really silly. Garura and Malong. Literally the only reason I'm playing these 2 cards is because at locals this week, everyone was playing Nadir's Servant and making me send 2 from extra deck to grave. And I'm like, well, like the extra deck's really not that important anyway, so I'll play 2 cards for Nadir's Servant if it ever comes up.
Amazing.
So, it never came up today though. No one ever played that.
No one tried to Dogmatic Max.
It's just kind of funny. Anyways, we'll go to the side deck.
All right.
We played 3 Ghost Bell. Card is amazing against Branded. Oh my goodness, this card is crazy.
Yep.
Hitting Flamberge or like a Princess or something. Card's very powerful.
Very nice.
We played 2 Ghost Ogre.
How did that fare for you today? It's a card that's been seeing some play here and there.
I only use it to synchro summon into Baron.
So copies 4 and 5 of Ash Blossom for bodies, gotcha.
In theory, like it was supposed to hit Voiceless, and you're supposed to use it against like Island or something. IP, it just never happened. We never did it.
Rip.
Shifter just does everything. Oh, true. Speaking of cards that do everything,
oh wow.
Change of Heart, Mind Control, and then the 3rd Thrust.
I'm surprised you're not main decking them with your Ken and Gen shenanigans.
I don't think that's really the way to do it, right? Like, you want to kind of control the game state, and in my opinion, there's no amazing rank 3s to end on right now. If there is like a insane rank 3, then sure. But otherwise, it's just really good to have Mind Control, Change of Heart, and then ways to get those cards so you can, like I said,
with your
you don't destroy their monster, and they don't go to the grave if you just slap a Sky Crisis on top of it.
Yep.
So these cards were insane all day.
Okay.
1 of Feather Duster. Just again, Solemn Strikes are everywhere today, so I'm so glad I had this card in my deck. Nice. Speaking of Solemn Strikes everywhere, I played 3 myself.
How much do they come up?
All the time. Every single game. Whenever I went first, I always sided this card in. Even going second sometimes, this card's just really good at controlling the game state. They have like a really weird monster that I can't out with my monsters, and I need a trap effect.
Alrighty.
So this card always came in game 2 and 3. This card's amazing. Almost considering main decking it, but it's probably just a better side deck card. Last, we played 3 evenly. This was just for random, like, rogue trap decks or whatever, but I never needed it today. So
didn't play against Kyler, I guess.
I didn't play against Kyler with his like what 35 trap card deck or something. Yeah. It was just there just in case, right? There's a lot of like flex spots on the side and extra, so there are a lot of just in case cards. But yeah, that's about it.
All right.
Shout outs. Yeah, I was gonna say shout outs to Thomas, my round 1 opponent. My goodness, that guy was so nice, just like telling me not to give up or anything and keep playing and all that, because I was about to scoop to him game 2 in our round 1, right? And he's like, no man, just keep playing, cool head and everything. He's like, keep going. So I kept that way the whole tournament, just kept my composure, played a good game of Yu-Gi-Oh! Shout out to Thomas. Shout out to David for building this deck for me, the Kengen Kashtira. Shout out to Justin for testing with me for the last 2 weeks. Yeah, that's about it.
All right, well, thank you so much for watching, and we'll take it easy.
Cool.
Congratulations once again on the win.
All right, thank you.